making our pack lunches. Four ounces.
I think you got a little bit more than 4 ounces. What's the plan this morning?
Very, very similar game plan to yesterday morning. Get down in that area, listen for bugles. Try and kind of still stalk and set up in a spot that we think looks good. Wes said he heard bugles last night.
I did too.
I can't hear any bugles in that topper. You heard some?
Yeah.
At least they're bugling.
responding and staying where they're at or moving the other way. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
all these drainages right here are pretty good.
Down from the main road.
Yeah. But yeah, we just pretty much from the hairpin turn.
How's the hike from over there to here?
Easy.
Is it? Well, I suppose we could probably go back to our packs and what y'all's plan.
We were about to eat lunch. We heard y'all.
We heard a cow coming in.
It's been raining probably for maybe a couple hours now, on and off. But the rain's died down quite a bit. I think we're about to head out to try to stalk through some of this, hopefully walk up on some. When it's raining like this, it's a lot easier to walk quietly. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of move around some of this as quiet as we can and see if we can't walk up on some. So we know there's elk in here. There's all kinds of sign around. So what we're going to do, we've communicated with these guys that we met, these hunters that we walked up on. They're going to go down the drainage on the left-hand side. We're going down the drainage on the right-hand side. So if anything, if they kick up an elk, it might come our way. If we kick up one, it might go their way. But we waited the rain out. It's pretty much stopped raining at this point. The ground is ultra, ultra quiet. So we're just going to split up and still stalk our way down the drainage and come up the far side back up to the ridge that we were on last night. Ethan just heard an elk take off right here, like 40 yards from where we've been set up. Our wind is blowing right that way, but also we've been in here making a little bit of noise, just getting situated and whatnot. So we'll just start working down. Maybe we cut that elk off or find the bull that we had this morning. So. Stalked up to this spot. We've been sitting here just listening and waiting for the evening, and we heard a bugle rip off, and I texted on my Zolio that other hunter. Those other hunters are still in there, and they just ripped a bugle off. So we're going to give this spot a break for tonight. We're going to hike back to the four-wheeler, drive the four-wheeler back up to camp, and we're going to go hike back behind camp. Give that spot a try, because you heard bugles at night?
Last night, yeah.
So
In the night.
heard bugles during the night last night, so we're going to go give that spot a try tonight. And then game plan for tomorrow morning, depending on what we see. So
Bugles During the Night is my favorite Pink Floyd song.
Bugles During the Night.
Bugles in the night. Dixieland delight. Nailed it.
Looking down this way. Ethan said he already heard a bugle. He got up here quicker than we could, so we're going to hike down, see if we can't find us a bull tonight.
Let's do it.
Try bugling. Okay. if I'm gonna come back out and do a solo trip till I kill yet. But we'll figure it out. Either way, we're finally in elk. It's taken a couple of days, but we're finally in them, so hopefully we can capitalize. Got into bugles, got into a... Oh, spicy. Got into a bull right away. Wes almost got a shot off, but just didn't work out. And we ended up running into 2 other hunters. There's some more hunters.
There's people hunting.
We've had 2 different hunters drive by since it's gotten dark, but ran into a couple of hunters, conversed with them, got their Zolio number, started texting back and forth in terms of what their plan was for the day, what our plan was for the day, so we weren't running into each other. That worked out pretty well. We heard bugles, we found a bull behind camp. I'm gonna go after that bull in the morning. Ethan and Wes are gonna go right back to the exact same spot that we were at this morning where Wes almost killed that bull, and see if he can kill the bull. So we're gonna divide and conquer tomorrow morning. That's the plan. Right now, we're eating the rest of our hot dogs, eating some pickles, winding down for the night. Let's go. Morning, guys. Joel's dead, but the hunt continues. Actually, we're just split up, so we're pretty much just gonna do like an all-day sit back in there and hope that something comes through. So we'll see. I think we have a good chance to see some elk. What do you think, Ethan?
I think so.
Yeah. So, alrighty, let's get after it. So no bulls in this spot, not this morning at least. Still a lot of good sign in here and everything, but I think it's gotten a little bit too much pressure. We called up 2 hunters just a second ago, so we saw those guys yesterday. I ended up throwing a bugle this morning, and they ended up circling around and kind of made a long track towards trying to hunt us. They ended up coming up, and so we talked for a little bit. They're really nice guys. They went off that way, and we're going to head this other way. We're going to still stalk some of these pines again, and ultimately head over to another area for this evening. So once we hit cell phone reception, I'm going to try to get up with Joel again, and we'll see what he's doing, what kind of success he's having. So we'll find out. Let's try. I'm headed down solo into this big canyon that I heard a bull bugling in last night, kind of sprinkling. As long as it stays like this, it's completely fine. I'm good with that. But Ethan and Wes split off and they went and sat that same bunch of pines that we were in yesterday morning. They said they didn't have a very good hunt this morning. Ran into hunters again. So they're hiking back to the four-wheeler. They're gonna head back to camp and they're gonna go sit a meadow that's got a water hole in it tonight. So I'm just hiking my way down into this big canyon. Like I said, trying to chase this bull that was bugling last night. We found his cows. Never did glass him, but he's got to be right there with him. Made it to the meadow. Right over here is where those cows came into the meadow last night. Glassed them from a mile away. Well, I've got a bull bugling, but he is either way on the bottom of this canyon, or he's on the next ridge over across the canyon. It's hard to tell because sound travels so far in this country. Definitely way too far away to try to go after tonight. Just put on all my rain gear. It's about to get real dicey real quick. A lot of heavy rain coming in.
We got up to about 20 yards on several elk, but unfortunately we did not know we were 20 yards from the elk. They were just tucked up really good, and we got up that close on them, and then all of a sudden, they spooked. So we kind of made our way easily back to the four-wheeler and glassed a little bit, then came back here, and now we're going to head back to camp, ditch the four-wheeler, and kind of hike down into some of this stuff that we were at on the first day. Maybe sit a water hole tonight. We'll see what we decide to do, but it looks like some rain's coming in, so that might play a factor as well, but we'll just see. So wish me luck.
ton of rain coming in. And we are trying to get out of here. We gotta hike up past the top of that to get to camp.
This is fun. This is good.
We're having fun. Alright, let's do this, dude. We're about halfway up. You can see the rain has stopped. We were on a watering hole. That's about, it's in that meadow. You can see it in the distance, but we are about halfway up. Wes is up there. Let's go.
Whew. What time did you guys had to have left the water hole pretty early though, right?
Like 6:30.
Oh wow, yeah. I set that meadow till dark.
Well, they
If I hike 15 yards off track, my watch buzzes and says off track, and it gives me a point to go left.
Oh wow, that's
And
nice.
I go left and I find the track, and it buzzes again, says on track. And I just keep walking. Dude, I didn't touch my onyx in the dark. I didn't touch my onyx one time. I just kept looking at it like this. Looking at it like
That
this.
is awesome.
And what kind of watch is that?
Garmin Phoenix 7S. Thanks, Alyssa. Birthday present. Dude,
I think your battery's dead.
really? Did you try starting it?
I did. Just give it a little
Did
bit.
it go? Did it?
No, it went. Yeah.
She's dead.
I'll pull the pilot around.
I'll have to jump it again. Just figure that out when I get home.
Then we got to the fence line and then just like dropped off.
Yeah.
And you're like losing elevation. Just
Yeah.
we were hiking up or way down and then way back up when we went back. Dude, pack this camp up and leave in the morning.
What?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna hunt tomorrow? Why?
Wet. Just.
It's gonna be wet tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, I know. We could hunt till 10. Yeah, but it's almost like, what's the point? Because what if we shoot one?
Push your flight back.
Yeah, I mean, can. But
Yeah, I don't know. It's been tough pickings for killing elk.
yeah, I mean, we've seen them. It's just,
Oh, I still got face paint all over me.
I don't know if we're gonna have any chance to get one. You know what I mean? I mean, it's slim. And I'm not saying
Well, we could wake up at the alarms and see how we feel then.
that means we're not doing it.
I mean, yeah, I don't care. We can get things situated and wrap up tonight. Yeah. I can always hunt after. I'm just thinking about you.
I appreciate it. I'm full though, dude. I'm fulfilled. I had
Filled
fun.
with it?
Yeah, I had fun, man. I really did.
Sweet. I did too.
I know.
It's
I
fun.
wish I would have killed.
I'll tell you
but
what,
I didn't
though,
have an expectation.
that bull that was bugling yesterday.
Yeah.
He was on the other side.
Really?
I hiked all the way down in there.
Yeah.
Same bull, same bugle. Down the canyon,
And you
up
saw
the
him?
next
Did
side.
you see
I
him?
never saw him, but he was in the dark timber on the other side, just ripping, dude.
We were hiking today. We're still stalking. I mean, we're just through the pines.
Yeah.
And we get up to one spot, and literally, there's probably an elk right there
You
at the
just couldn't
table.
tell.
Wall of trees.
Yeah.
And so we're just like,
It's thick
and
country.
they just got up and we're like, oh.
I learned a lot about this unit. I'm telling you, dude, next year if we go hike that and just do 5-7 day spike camp back there, game over. We'll kill bulls. We'll close it out in the morning, but good hunt tonight.
What are your thoughts? Man, when you're doing DIY over the counter, you know, it's got to be about the experience, about the camp, about hiking, exploring, that kind of thing. And we got to do all that. We got to see some amazing country. Of course, we would have loved to kill a bull, but it just makes the next time when you do get one that much more rewarding, because you just think about all the hunts that you stacked up
All the work
trying
put
to get
in.
it done,
Yeah.
all the cumulative years you you know, put into actually to getting it done. And so to me, this is just, it's not the end of the story, it's the end of this hunt, but I'm gonna have a lot more chances to kill a bull, Lord willing.
Yep.
And so anyway, it was a good time, man. I loved it.
If we don't get back out for elk, we're gonna get back home and get geared up for whitetail. I've got a ton of states I'm gonna be hunting whitetail this year, so a lot of fun videos coming. But yeah, appreciate you coming out.
Yep.
Ethan, appreciate you filming. We've got Ethan, we'll overlay all the Instagrams, but Ethan's actual account, his main account is Ethan_Burham, and then he's got a Poorman Media account. I'll overlay those here. Wes has got his Wes Wright DDS. And then he's also got the Northview Dental page. So Northview Dental put on this hunt basically. He paid for the tags, he paid for all the food. So we're very appreciative for Northview Dental.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, thank you. We'll overlay all the social medias and the logos here so you can go check them out. But just such a fun hunt, such a fun hunt. It doesn't end here. We're gonna continue on with the whitetail hunts, possibly come back out for elk. So there might be a leg 2 of the elk hunt. But for now, we're packed up. Gonna head back down the mountain, get you to the airport.
Let's go.
Good time. Appreciate you guys.